Hello. Okay. I think that I got everything. Did it start? I think that I got everything I needed. Just went to make myself a cup of tea because I'm sick and I was afraid not to die on live stream because last time I was actually trying to do a live today and I choked. I'm sick. So when I talk too much, I tend to choke. So I hope that I won't do that again. That's the reason why Hi! Hi, Alondra. I'm so happy you joined me. Yes, I am. I actually skipped work today. So I have a very long weekend now. Tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, I'm home too, so. Yeah. My baby is sick too, so it's good we are together home. Let me see. I hope that this will go. Oh gosh. Well, I'm sorry. I'm just going to put my tablet on top here. Okay. Heather, hi. Oh, by the way, I want to thank you so much for what you did. I wanted to thank you. I just received your donation. Thank you so much. You shouldn't have really. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. I love you so much. That will go for my new camera. I will put it aside. It will be there. So I will, I'll be able to get a new camera hopefully soon. My husband actually told me that we will get me a camera as soon as possible. So thank you, thank you so much. Who's acting up? Thank you. No, I don't deserve that. I didn't do anything. I'm just doing what I like, and I hope that you enjoy it. And thank you for appreciating it. Thank you so much. But it's nice we have this little company going on Facebook as well, and here. Did you join Facebook? You should come join us if you didn't yet. I don't remember. Kind of messy. I'm sorry if I will be a little off because I think Marky is not sleeping yet. I can still hear him in his bed. I want to try. Oh, a little close up, but I can't. Oh no. Oh. Yeah. That's the problem with doing things on your phone. I can't even, you know. Okay, so I'm going to be stitching my 12 beauties. I figured that will be the most reasonable thing to do right now. Oh no. Because it has the largest crosses and I want it to be, noticeable. I want you to see them. As well as I do. I want to see them because I'm watching the screen. So hopefully it will go well this time. And I won't choke to death. Okay. I'm finally home alone. Finally. Well, I was with my baby, but still, but I have a lot of time now. It's only 9, what is it? 9:40. It's 9:40. My husband just left to work. I kind of threw him out of the house and Marquis is in bed. He's not sleeping yet, but he's in bed. and I am enjoying myself, so I can do whatever I want for as long as I want, and I don't care. Maybe somebody else will join us and we'll have some fun. Okay, so let's stitch. Are you guys stitching as well? By the way, I'm sorry for my nails. I don't have time to do my nails. Maybe I should move it a little bit because I don't want you to keep seeing my hand in the frame all the time. I'll move it a little up. I need to figure out how to do this using my computer, not my phone. Maybe if I'll get a normal camera and not a phone camera, I will be able to... Is it stuck? No. I think my picture is stuck. Anyways, I'll be able to, you know, use my computer while doing this. Oh, dimensions. I'm dreaming about stitching dimensions, but for some reason I did stitch a little tiny kit from dimensions, but you know, I didn't really do anything big. Let's see. Is my hand too much in the frame? I'm sorry. I'll learn how to do this. I actually enjoy doing lives even more than filming normal videos. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's easier because, you know, I can chat with you online and it's fun for me because I already said before that I'm not really, you know, chatty, well, at least on camera. So I kind of, it's easier to just chat when somebody is watching you and not just, you know, make something up for the you know, for nobody in the camera. I'll try to speak more quiet because I think that Marky hears my voice. That's not a good thing. I don't want him to wake up. Actually, I don't even know what I'm stitching. No, I do know. I um I did do some dimensions. I hear that the results of the you know, designs are really beautiful. For some reason, I can't really find myself in that company. I love, if you're familiar with, what's the name? I have a blackout. But I have a couple of designers that I like more than Dimensions, and they're less expensive than Dimensions. Plus, I like a lot, you know, a bigger project than that. So that's the reason I choose the, you know, the large designs like this, or like chimeras, or like, you know, a lot of colors, a lot of work. I don't know if that's a good idea, but that's what I choose usually. I try to find something I like in Dimensions, but I can't. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you like. I've actually stitched type of dimensions. I've stitched a Chinese kit, stamped, you know, kit from AliExpress. It was very good, by the way, but I just didn't. I think that I'll do something with this. Maybe. But I don't remember why I stopped stitching it. I think I got tired of it. It was kind of, it wasn't really interesting for me. And by the way, the number of threads, what you said, I don't really like that they give you like 4 or 5 strands to stitch with. It's really annoying sometimes, and it's hard, and the thread is getting ripped. I don't really understand the point of that. So I don't know. Dimensions is expensive. It's one of the more expensive companies, and I understand people like them. Why people like them? Because they have good quality results. But I don't really understand why. I can't find anything I like in that company. I always chose Heaven and Earth, though I kind of, put them in my blacklist now. But I always chose them over, I chose them over other companies. And now that I chose to stitch Golden Kite, which is a huge project, I'm so happy that I actually got to do that. And, I have my chimeras. I do have a couple of smaller kits. I love Riolis, by the way. If you haven't tried Riolis, by the way, Heather, if you're a newbie, try to stitch Riolis. They are amazing, and especially for beginners, they have beautiful kits for beginners. I mean, not for beginners, but they can be used as a starting, you know. They have really beautiful designs. I love them. And they're not that expensive, by the way. I'll try to sip my tea a little bit there, by the way. A cup of tea, not lying. And it's really, really hot. By the way, girls, I have signed my mortgage papers this week, a couple of days ago. And finally, everything is finalized, and we are just waiting for the money to transfer, and we'll have the key. Yeah, I really do recommend Riolis for you. If you're a beginner, you can choose something not that expensive but beautiful. They have so many beautiful designs. I really like them. You can try RTO. It's another company, RTO. Thank you. I can't wait to get the key already because we have to do so many things there. We actually bought most of the furniture already. I'm so happy about it. I can't wait to get them. So yeah, we have 2 new bedrooms, beautiful bedrooms, by the way. I'm so excited about it. And a living room, and TV stand. And we need to do the conditioning in the house and air conditioning. A lot of things to do. Yeah, it's the fun part. We already started, I told you. We already bought the furniture, most of the furniture. We need to do the yard because I don't want any ground in there. I want it to be covered. A lot of things to do. Everything is so expensive. Thank God we have Mom to help us. She's an angel. If it wasn't for her, I don't think we ever would have gotten our own place. Plus, good for her because she's going to live with us, so she won't be alone. My cat, my poor cat. He's going to move again. Oh gosh. He is really, um, he's really, he's getting really scared when we move him. He's a Maine Coon, so he's not supposed to be like that. But he is a bunny, scary bunny, scared bunny to say that. So he is terrified with every like fast move that you make. And he had to move for how many times now? Like 4 times. We moved every year, you can say that. And I thought that we were going to be living in this house for more than a year, but no. If we wouldn't have gotten a house or our own place, because it's our house, I don't think I would have stayed here, because there's a problem with mold in this house that apparently nobody told us about. And the bathroom is being covered with mold, and our safety room, which is being used for a storage room, is covered with it as well. So thank God I didn't put Marky in there, because I was planning to. It's really bad, and there's nothing that I can do about it. The owner of this apartment, actually didn't tell us about it. He covered it with paint when we moved in, so it was like new. No, we're sick with the flu. We got the flu. My husband actually brought it. He got sick a couple of days ago, like a week ago, and he always takes it really easy. But Marky, for some reason, gets it from him, though he never gets close to him when he's sick. It's the 3rd time that he's been sick from him, and I apparently got it from Mark because I spent a lot of time with him, of course. So I kind of got it too. So I decided not to go to work today. Stayed in. But no, the sickness is not from the mold. It's from the, cold that my husband brought from work. Unfortunately, but he's okay now, and Marky's much better now. He had high fever for a couple of days. But he's okay now. But yeah, the mold is really dangerous, I think. I don't know if this mold particularly is, can make me sick or us sick. But it's really disgusting and annoying, and there's nothing that I can do about it. I'm supposed to do like what with it? It's the owner of this apartment that's supposed to do something. So I don't know. It's a good thing that we're moving. Hopefully, during the next month we will be moving. The kitchen is not ready yet, so that's really sad. I wish the kitchen would have been, done already. That's taking sometimes. He told us it will take a month, but I don't think that it will take a month. I think that he just, that my mom will have to move in with us for a couple of days or weeks. Hopefully not, but it won't be very comfortable because she'll have to sleep on the couch, and I don't want her to. Problems. There's always problems. I'm sick of the problems already. I'm taking everything really personally. And I go crazy. I get nervous and I get mad and I take it out on my husband. The poor guy. But he understands everything. I was crazy when I was pregnant, so I think he's used to it by now. What is this? Why is my phone yelling at me? Oh, I got an email. I did another live today on my Russian channel, and I have told them, I don't know if if somebody will like to follow me to my English channel, but I told them that I was going to try and film a Russian version of my videos on this channel as well, so maybe sometimes I'll do English what am I doing? English stitch alongs or videos, or maybe some, and not, or sometimes I'll do Russian. We'll see if I'll get my Russian followers to this channel, because it's getting really tiring. It's gotten really tiring when I had to do the, the Russian videos on my Russian channel and the English videos on my English channel. So I decided to combine them, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully somebody will decide to follow me in and, join us on this channel as well. But what I was telling them is I was actually doing paint by numbers kit that I got from AliExpress. Thank you, Linda. Hi. Thank you for joining us. Anyways, I've been doing a video about my AliExpress stitch by stitch by numbers, paint by numbers, and I was really ranting about it. I guess it's really bad. I actually threw it after I finished the video, but I kind of wanted to color something, so I decided to do a video with that. I wanted to do coloring for a while now, but I didn't have a kit. I did some paint by numbers a long time ago from a website, if you're familiar with. It's called Stitchers, not Stitchers, Chippers, I think. They have really good stitch by numbers. Why am I saying that? Not stitch by numbers, paint by numbers. So yeah, so they have a lot of pretty kits. Not enough, unfortunately, but a lot of them. So I had one from them and I loved it. The detailing was perfect. Everything was really, really good. But the one that I got from Ali is bad. It's so bad. I started doing it and there was a little cat sitting in the corner just where I started it. Thank God I didn't even notice it, but it was just a stain of color. You couldn't even tell that it was a cat, It was bad. Yes, this is on no, it's on 18 count. It's 18 count. I think I'm seeing it in a little bit delayed. I'm trying to read the messages from my computer screen. Maybe that's the reason I'm seeing them in delay, because I don't really see the screen very well. Hopefully you can see it. I don't. I kind of see something in the corner of my eye when something pops up, but I don't see what it is. That's why I opened it on my computer, so I'm kind of seeing my life. I have another viewer, but that is me. I hope my mother is not watching this. Well, she won't understand anyways. If somebody is speaking Russian from those who are watching, you can say something in Russian or write something and I'll talk to you. So it's fine. Actually, I think Mark is asleep because he's quiet. He's such a good boy. He has this thing. He goes to bed, sometimes by himself. Sometimes I have to carry him because he doesn't really want to. He kind of plays in his crib a little bit and then he just falls asleep. So yeah, go check on him a little bit later. But he's probably already sleeping. Really trying not to put my hand in the frame too much, but I think I'm not successful with it. By the way, I'm sorry about my nails. And I am sorry about the lines on the screen. If somebody is not familiar with my big dilemma, why I stopped filming for a while is because my phone camera is broken, and you can probably see the lines on the screen. That's really annoying. That's the reason I stopped filming, because I didn't have a good camera. So sorry for that. Hopefully it's not too annoying. I know that a lot of people like good quality videos, and they are really annoyed when, you know, when there's noise in the background or something. I don't know. Finished. I have a short thread left, but I'm not going to finish it because I don't want my hand in the frame too much. And it shrink. I'm from Israel. Where are you from? Oh, I forgot to take out my thread. By the way, I keep it in this ugly looking bag. You won't even see it, but I've showed it in my last whip video. I can't find anything better for now. Forgot to take it out. Okay, so I thank God for Saga. It's it's the most important purchase that I've made, as for, you know, when it comes to my cross stitch. It's an amazing program. So what color do I need? Number 58. Number 58. The green one. This is it. You'll be able to see number 58. This is number 58. So I'm going to, oh gosh. I'm going to take this. I just realized how late my, you know, how late it is, how delayed the video is. I showed you the case like 2 minutes ago, maybe one. Not good. Don't like it. Not everything can be used with Saga, by the way. So patterns like heaven and earth and stuff like that, they can be used. I mean, Pattern Keeper, it takes PDF files. Saga doesn't read PDF files. It's supposed to be, you know, it's supposed to be a file specially for Saga. So it's like .xsd or .saga. That's the file that you're supposed to use for that, and that's not something that those companies give you. So I actually got this pattern that I stitch right now from AliExpress, from the seller. They had an option to buy the Saga version for it, the XSD version, and that's what I got. And you can't convert PDF to XSD file. You can't. I used to do my XSD files using Pattern Maker. Do you remember Pattern Maker? That's the program I used to use. So I used to make my own charts That's something that I haven't done for a while because I haven't been doing. I didn't need them since Pattern Keeper came out, and I realized that it was good. I didn't use pattern maker anymore, but I used to not convert, build my own charts from PDF files. It's not an easy thing. It's not difficult, but it takes a very long time. It takes a while. You're supposed to like color over each and every symbol in the chart. You're supposed to put the PDF page, no, not PDF. You break the PDF into pages, JPEGs, and then you just you put the JPEGs into the program. You're supposed to do the grid on that page, and then you actually color over each symbol. That's how you build the XSD file, and then you just put it together. So it takes a very long time. And when I started with collecting my heaven and earth charts, I actually made a lot of patterns on Saga. It's a lot of work. I was actually thinking at some point that I can make it into a job. If somebody wanted to convert a chart, they could, do it through me. That was my idea at the time. It was stupid, I know. But yeah, I had this thought in my mind. It takes a while. I know that there are Russian girls who actually do that. People send them charts or even paper charts that they get from a kit that they have, and they rebuild them into a digital chart. But thank God they created those programs because it made cross stitch so much easier. So much easier. I love Saga. I have a lot of patterns on Saga, but Pattern Keeper, he is a savior. Привет, Alona. There's my Russian viewer, by the way. Привет, Алена. Придется переключаться с русского на английский. Привыкать. Yeah, there are people that actually pay people to do their charts. And I think that it costs money. I don't know how much they take for it, but you're supposed to consider the time that it takes, and it takes a long time. Давайте учите английский язык. Не помешает, можно сказать. Ну, я рада, что присоединилась русская девочка наконец-то. Можно поболтать на русском. По-русски. Надеюсь, что не помешает перемена языков. Кстати, я вышиваю 12 красавиц. You guys, I hope that it doesn't bother you that I talk on Russian as well. And just Russian girls don't always understand English, so I would like everybody to feel like they're home. Аленочка просто сказала, что хочу, чтобы все себя удобно чувствовали. Надеюсь, что никому не мешает, что я говорю по-русски, потому что не все понимают английский язык. Так что, если будут еще зрители русскоговорящие, надеюсь, что не будем себя неловко чувствовать. Ну, я рада, что вы присоединились. You know, guys, if I would have known that I would have so much fun doing lives, I would have done it from the beginning. But I was so, weirded out. I was kind of shy about it. I was shy about my speech, so kind of decided not to be anymore. I think it's very important to have to know languages. I mean, I was always really bad with math, but I'm very bad with math. But I was always good with languages, so I think it's important to know. It's really good for you, and I wish Mark, my baby boy, will also be good with the languages. By the way, he counts to 10. He knows shapes already. Started talking a little bit, and he's not even 2. A 2-year-old's supposed to count to 10. I don't know, but he knows every number. It's a good thing. I don't have much experience with 2-year-old babies. Only mine. I actually know another language. I can speak Hebrew, then nobody will understand me. But that's not a good idea, I think. Russian is actually not my first language. Well, it is. I don't know if it counts as a first language because I was born in Moldova. I'm originally from Kishinev, but I moved to Israel when I was 6 years old, so Hebrew is my first language, I guess. I don't know if it's about above of average. Actually, my aunt works at a baby clinic that we visit, and she said that we fill his head with unnecessary stuff for his age. Uh, but I don't think that I fill his head with anything. He just remembers stuff. His father, my husband, he's got photographic memory. He's got a very, very good memory. I have memory like goldfish. I don't understand anything. I mean, I understand stuff, but I don't remember anything. I can read something and forget about it the moment I stop reading it. But my husband, he can tell you everything about history, literature, whatever you want. He's very, he has very, very good memory. So I hope he'll have his memory. Unfortunately, he didn't do anything with it, and he will be watching it. I always said that to you too. But if he would have done something with his mind, it would have been great right now. Well, it is not great right now, but I mean, he would have been very successful because he has a great, way of thinking. I wish Mark will have his memory. That's for sure. I will definitely lead them in the right direction. I want him to study. I want him to be, There's always something that we're good at. I don't know, everybody's good at something. I hate math. I always did. I don't even know how I did my finals, but I did, so. Um, okay. I'm not making him study numbers or anything. I'm not forcing him into any learning. He has this thing when you say something to him, he repeats it. It's I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. I have no idea. He's a good boy, but he kind of repeats words after you say them, and maybe that's what makes him remember them better. I don't know. But when you say like a number to him, he repeats it, and or a letter or a word. So I guess that helps him remember stuff. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of funny because he actually counts to 10 and he knows different shapes like circle, square, diamond. Well, on Russian, of course. I think I need to start speaking Hebrew with him. But yeah, he knows a lot of words. I just hope that he'll have, easy time at school. That's everything I'm hoping for. I don't want him to be some genius child. No, I don't. Definitely don't want that. I actually never studied for my exams. I I was never a bad student, even when I was in school. But I was kind of, average. I didn't really bother myself with school too much. I I passed my exams, I did my homework sometimes, but I didn't like go crazy over it. I don't think I had bad memory when I was a younger, girl. I don't know if that's the case. But I just didn't like school. I like school, but not as much as some other kids, I guess. Mm-mm. You know what the good thing about Saga is that you can cross out and count how many crosses you've made, and I love it. Well, yeah. My degree was in graphic design and web HTML, building. For some reason, I chose graphic design, but well, everybody likes the university days, college days more than school. It was very fun. It was a fun time. I wish I could go back to that. I had a boyfriend, had a lot of friends. It was fun. Not not the right place. Almost made a mistake. It was a good time for me. Actually, my first boyfriend, the one that he's the one that made me go to school because I was thinking about it and thinking about it for so long. Nobody wants to work. I don't want to work. No. I wish I could do this all day, every day, sit here, talk to you, stitch, and get my salary from this. Some people are getting so angry when vloggers or when somebody speaks about making money from YouTube. And I'm not thinking, don't think that I mean donations and stuff like that, because you really don't have to do that. I mean the YouTube money um, from the videos that we make. Uh, I don't make almost anything because I don't shoot as much and I don't have as much viewers as you're supposed to have to make a good amount of money. But if I would have had my, even $1,000 a month, I would have been happy as nobody ever been before because I could have not been working. I could have just sat home, stitched, and get my, money from doing YouTube. And that's my dream because I love stitching. And if I can make money out of it, why not? But for some reason, some people think that it's a bad thing that that I do, but make a couple of cents from every video maybe. But bigger channels make money from their videos. And why is that annoying? It's something that we love doing. Plus, it's kind of the new career of our generation. So it's fun and it's profitable. Why not? Well, I enjoy cross stitch, but I can't find work in that area. I wish I could. I wish I could. I used to tell my husband that I wanted to um, open a cross stitch store, but that definitely wouldn't work in Israel. Well, yeah, I think so too. Um, I used to watch a lot of YouTube personalities. I loved watching makeup tutorials and stuff like that. That's my beginning with YouTube. And then I actually never thought that I'll open my own channel. I didn't think that at all. But it's fun. Plus, I don't even remember what pushed me into it. I just wanted to share my projects, my, my stuff after starting watching Russian YouTube. And I watched a lot of flosstube as well. It's nice to have a family business. My husband actually was, he had his own business as well, but he closed it because of Corona when it hit. Everybody in that line of work, they kind of lost a lot of their clients. He was a masseuse, massage therapist, and he worked, for himself, and he worked in a clinic. But after Corona started, they kind of lost a lot of their work, so kind of, you know, he lost the business. But he never would have let me work with him. I don't think it's a good idea. I think that sometimes people need to, break apart for a couple of hours. Dragonfly. I hate bugs. That's the scariest thing ever. Yeah, well, that's the problem with working together. Sometimes you need to, forget about work. Maybe he's right why he didn't want me to work in his business. It's not like he needed me to work there, but yeah, it was kind of a joke. I wanted to do anything in that, you know, so I can work with him and not work in my job on my job. No, just because I didn't want to work. Since birth. Um, yeah, well, boyfriend. Boyfriend is a hard job. Sometimes depends on the boyfriend. Men are hard job, but that's fine. We love them. Especially the little one that sleeps in his room right now. I love them the most. Okay, number next color. Let's take the next color. Number 73. 73 is where is 73? This is 73. Okay, a lighter color. Something that I haven't done yet. There are how many colors in this project? I think 90, no, how many? 99 colors. A lot. And no blends. That's that's good. um to be honest, I don't think that I always go by, by the rules when I make my crosses. I think most of the time I don't. I just do what I want. I always said that I think that I should just do whatever looks good for me, and I know that there are rules for stitching. You're supposed to like break the cross in different directions. You're supposed to do something for your thread to break, like uh, for your thread to fold in the back. So when you finish a cross, it will look like it's finished. Because if you like finish your cross on the bottom left, and then you start a cross on the bottom left, like something like that, or on the bottom right, then your cross is going to look weird because the upper thread is going to look longer and they're going to be look crooked. So try to break the thread. It's supposed to. Plus, make sure that your thread is not twisted. Untwist the thread sometimes, because when you stitch, you tend to, rotate the needle, so that sometimes makes the stitching look weird because your threads are messed up. But besides that, I think I don't like rules in stitching. Some people are really, really strict with that you're supposed to have a certain way of stitching from upper to lower to back. I don't really, you know, make myself do that. I do whatever I want to do. Plus, the back side of your stitching is supposed to be smooth, no, bumps, no humps. But I don't think that's that important as well. You can do whatever you want. It's your choice. Well, you'll learn that with time, how to, give yourself the right tension. It's your choice. You get more experience the more you do that. So the more you're going to be stitching, the more you're going to learn, and you can watch different YouTube videos about how to stitch the right way. Plus, when you get a kit, they usually give you instructions of how you're supposed to make your the right type of cross. That's something that you can do too. Like every Rioli's kit, for example, or every other company kit, they have instruction manual on how to, create certain cross. So that's something that you can read. Plus, there's so many different ways of stitching. I don't know. I don't. Sometimes railroads don't do anything. You're supposed to untwist your thread. Maybe sometimes when you stitch, uh, let go of the needle and let it twist, so it will go back to, to the way it's supposed to be, the straighter one. I don't know. I don't really know what you mean when you say lumpy. You can take a photo on the, in the group. Maybe I'll understand it better. But again, the more you're going to stitch, the more you're going to, learn and do it the right way. That's why you should start with smaller designs. Never start with big designs, because I think that it's not a good idea to buy expensive kits or a lot of thread for a certain project and then just, be disappointed. Better get a little one, and just do, what you want. I also like a good tension for the fabric. Yeah. I like the fabric to be tight. That way I make sure that my threads are, placed the right way and nothing is hanging from the back. That's something that I like too. I don't like loose fabric. Some stitchers actually stitch when their fabric is really loose. They prefer that. I can't do that. It's really annoying to me. So that's why I choose hoops and frames that really, stretch the fabric, so it's kind of like a drum. I like when the fabric is like a drum. That's why I love Millennium frames. They're so expensive, but that's my favorite way of stitching on those Millennium frames. It's a little difficult. Since I got my stand, it's gotten easier, but it's a little difficult to do. To hold those frames in your hands or like lay them on something without a stand. I know that Needlecrafts, I think the website is called, the company that make Millennium frames. I know that I have a stand as well, so maybe someday I will get that as well, because I think that it's a little better than the one that I have right now. We'll see. I love Q-snaps, by the way. I love Q-snaps. I use them too, and I think that the tension that they give you is very good as well. When they stop giving you the right tension, you can just put some fabric under the holders, or how do you call that? The snups little thingies, and that will bring back the tension. but I don't use large Q-snaps. I use smaller ones that I can hold in my hands. For smaller projects, I prefer a hoop or a Q-snap so I can hold them closer to me. I don't like stitching small projects on frames. Big projects, it's very comfortable. It's not comfortable to have a lot of fabric, you know, rolled around the hoop or maybe hanging somewhere. I don't like it. Right now, my wish for stitching is to get a channel line. I am actually collecting materials for a channel line. I really, really cannot wait. It's faster on a stand, you mean? I don't think that it's faster on a stand. Well, that's, what you prefer. What's more comfortable for you? I had a Chimera project on, on this frame, Millennium frame, and I stitched it for years. And after I moved it onto Norgi hoop, the, square one, it started going faster. So maybe not every project is, good for a stand or something. I've tried stitching with two hands, but I can't do that. It's not my thing. It's not that comfortable. I like feeling the thread go in and out in the back of the fabric. So sometimes I just put my fingers on the back and I feel the thread moving in. I don't know why I do that, but it's something that I'm used to and it's like comfortable for me. Plus, I know that there are no knots in the back because sometimes the thread get, caught and knotted in the back. So I prefer to feel it. When I hold a hoop, that's what I do as well. I kind of hold it and I have my fingers on the back so I can feel the back side of it. You can try stitching with both hands. It's really individual, I think. Everybody chooses their own way of what's comfortable for them, I think. I love the sound of the thread going through fabric as well. I love it. I actually filmed ASMR videos when I just started my channel without speaking at all. I was really self-conscious about speaking, so I actually held the camera in my hand and I don't know how I managed to hold it, so it was steady. But yeah, I filmed a couple of videos where I was stitching and you could hear the sound of the fabric and the thread going through it, and it was really it's relaxing for some reason when I hear that sound. I totally agree with you. Actually, some people asked me for a ASMR video. Maybe I should try it again. I wonder if I can put music. I've actually seen a couple of Russian YouTubers. They have they've done no talking videos, but they put an audiobook in the background. So you can just like stitch and you can listen to, you can watch stitch along and you can listen to a book, to an audiobook. And I was thinking about doing that because I have a lot of audiobooks, but I wasn't sure if I could because I didn't want to get banned on YouTube. I didn't want them to, close the sound of my video. So I don't know if you can do that. How do you do that? I even wanted to put music once, but I wasn't sure if I could. Um, Heather, if you stitch, you don't need to like pull your thread too hard. You can just pull it through until the point when you feel it, kind of stop. Don't pull it more. Like, don't try to make it tighter. Just feel the thread stop. When you feel it stop, you can cover it and do the same thing on top, like to close the cross. I think that's the right tension. When you kind of feel the thread stop and you don't pull it anymore. Because if you keep pulling it, make it tighter, you will ruin the cross. That's a problem. Then don't pull it. Try not to pull it at all. Just try to make a really light hand. When you, again, like when you pull the thread through the fabric, just up until the point when it stops. Don't pull it at all. Just feel it stop, and that's it. You don't need to pull it anymore. And that's the right tension. If you start pulling it, it will, destroy every cross that you have done. Well, you should go eat something. I've actually been in this live for how long now? Let's see. Oh, an hour and 8 minutes. It's going to be a long video. I don't know. I think I'm going to keep stitching, so I'm just going to stay in this live. We'll see how long. I love ordering out. But I have a lot of food in my fridge. We actually have a Chinese food store in a nearby city, in Ashkelon, by the way, where I used to live. And they have all those noodle, how do you call them? Ramens and stuff like that. They have a lot of different noodles. The ones that we watched on YouTube, like different mukbangs, mukbangs. Oh my gosh. And yeah, so we found it there, and it's actually really good. We have Israeli dishes like that, like romance for different types, but it's not as tasty, and I loved it. So we actually went there and we got a whole bunch of different dishes like that, and now we kind of eat it a lot. But I made borscht. You know what that means? You know what that is? It's a soup, tomato soup. It actually has beets in it. It's really good. Make it for Marky, but my husband keeps taking it. So I guess I'm going to have to cook tomorrow. Mm-mm. Plus, we can't really order right now because it's Pesach in Israel. Passover, how do you call it in other languages? But it's a holiday, and we don't have any bread or anything that's made of wheat. Only matzah, if you know what matzah is. So every ordering from, fast food restaurant is going to be not that good. We are judges in my home, so we do have bread. Passover, yes, Passover. We do have bread. We bought it before the holiday started. But when it comes to ordering out like pizza or stuff like that, we can't do that. There's nothing. Not everybody, keeps the rules. Yeah, today is the second holiday, actually. That's why I didn't go. Well, that's not why I didn't go to work, but that's why this was the last day of the week, because tomorrow, Friday, I'm supposed to be working. It's a working day for us, like a half day, but it kind of was moved to today, and tomorrow is a day off. So we have Friday and Saturday off, and today was like Friday at work. So yeah, I spent the whole day thinking that today was Friday. I was sure that today was Friday because I didn't go to work and tomorrow's a day off too. I was sure. I don't know why, what crossed my mind, but I remember that today wasn't, only when I got a notification that I was going to do live and it said that today wasn't Friday. I was really surprised. I it was kind of weird. I actually can't wait to move over here because there's a flower in this area, and I really want to do something red already. But I think it will take some time. Plus, I hate stitching around this area because I don't like stitching white on white. Don't like it. White on white or black on white or black on black. That's so annoying. I like bright colors. By the way, guys, if somebody is going to be watching this, after I finish this live, who hasn't been watching me during, because I know that there are 7 viewers, I think. Not a lot, but 7 is a good number. Anyways, though you're not writing, you can join us on our Facebook group. I opened a Facebook group with the name of my channel, and we can kind of keep in touch and follow up there. So that's kind of interesting. I am trying to update it as much as possible. I'm still learning how to run a Facebook group because I was never really active on Facebook. I have Facebook for years, but I kind of put a picture or two there every once in a while. And now I think that maybe I need to. I know that a lot of people follow on Instagram. I don't have any idea how to use Instagram. I don't use it. I'm not really a big picture taker, but that's the reason I didn't do it on Instagram. What types of videos would you like to see? I always think about it. What types of videos to make? I mean, I fell in love with doing these lives. Really, really enjoy them. I wish I could do them more often in, more reasonable hours, of course. But what what type of videos do you like to watch? Is it chit chat videos or whip videos or stuff? What? I would really like to know that. Stitch with me. Well, that's what we're doing right now, isn't it? It's Stitch with me. I wish I could do this in different hours, but for now, this is the only time I have. When we move to the new place, I'll have a separate room and I'll be able to do it there. So I'll be able to leave Mark with my mom or something and just, do videos in that room. So it will be in different timing. So I've made a right choice to do lives right now. I guess. Maybe I'll do like lives, but I'll put in like a lip video every once in a while just to show you what my progresses are. That's a good idea. Well, it's not really a hobby room, actually. It's a spare room that we have, and my husband is planning, he is planning on making it into a computer room, like an office room, for him. He decided that he's going to have his own, like, a layer or something, and he wanted to put a really crazy top computer in there, and he said that um, he was going to play games there, and nobody's allowed to enter that room. And I said that I wanted that room as a craft room. So I think we're going to have a problem there. But he agreed to let me make a little spot there for my filming. So that I think that will happen. And for some reason, I have a feeling that it will be my craft room and not his. We can share it anyways. But I'm definitely going to store my stuff in that room. We're going to do some arrangement there. And I think that will be a room for me to film in. I think that's a good idea. And yeah, it's exciting. um, but yeah, he was sure that he was going to make it into a man layer or something. Well, yeah, it's not fair. Life isn't fair. He actually uses that sentence a little bit sometimes. Um, he knows that if I'm happy, he's going to be happy. If I'm angry, he's really suffering. But that's not the thing. He was thinking that that will be his escape room because my mom is going to live with us, and that will be the way for him to get away from everybody. I don't think that will work. Plus, he's working most of the time, so The only time he'll be getting away from us is when he is going to go to sleep. And he's going to sleep in his bedroom. And that room is going to stay empty because I know that he's not a gamer. He's not a gamer at all. He just imagines that he's going to sit in that room and play computer games, but he's not. It's not what's going to happen. He's going to get some crazy type computer and it's just going to stand there until the point where I'm going to use it. So that's his idea of the perfect life. It is going to end up being my craft room. I'm kind of sure of that. He actually suggested it by himself that when I'll be, when I'll be filming, I'll be in that room and nobody will bother me. So, plus my mom is going to be there, so she's going to take care of Mark while I film. They promised me that. Where am I? Let's see how many crosses I've stitched. Going to open Saga. Today is the 21st. Oh my gosh. Can you believe that I have stitched only 153 crosses? It feels like I'm sitting here. Well, I'm sitting here for an hour and a half, and I've already stitched. I only stitched 153 crosses. I'm so slow. Am I the only one that's that slow? As I see stitchers that do like huge progress or huge project in years that I do, for years, they do it in one. So I don't know. I think I need to learn how to do it faster. Though, you know what? I was thinking about it a while ago, and why would I do it faster? I mean, I enjoy the process. That's the most important thing. I don't need to do it faster. I like it the way it is. And that's how it's going to stay. So we are all slow stitchers. It's really, that is very sad. But it's fine. We don't have to like be fast. It's not a race and it's not a job. So if we're slow, it's fine. It means that we're better. It doesn't really matter. Really, just interesting to see. It's interesting that Saga shows you how many crosses you stitched. It's really interesting. Oh, we have a new messenger. What's your name? Jelani? Jelani, is it right? Yeah, well, I like my stitches to look good as well, so I try. Ну да, наверное. Мне почему-то всегда кажется, что я очень медленно вышиваю. Мне не почему-то, я знаю, что я медленно вышиваю, так что меня всегда забирает очень долго закончить какой-то процесс. Это, конечно, грустно. Хочется побыстрее, потому что хочется еще что-то новенькое добавлять, еще что-то, но потом получается, что потом у меня полно процессов, потому что хочется что-то новенькое. Правда, завидно, девушки вышивают и очень быстро вышивают, и за год заканчивают большой проект. Это обидно. А еще хочется раскраску по номерам. Потому что эта раскраска, которую я сегодня раскрашивала на русском лайве, это жесть просто. Я ее, правда, я бы выбросила. И больше ее не будет в моей жизни. I was saying that I really want to do some color by numbers, paint by numbers. I keep wanting to say stitch by numbers. That little, not little, but that bad stitch by numbers that I had from AliExpress that I threw away today, it kind of gave me a taste for it, and I really wanted to do more of it. So I actually ordered 2 of them, and I'm going to do. Would you like to see lives with it? Like paint by numbers live? It'd be much more comfortable to place this whole placement when I do like diamond painting or stitch by numbers. Stitch by numbers, oh my god. Never mind, you understand what I mean. Do you guys actually do diamond paintings? Would you like to see diamond paintings in live? Because I've done it once. I really missed painting by numbers. I liked it a lot. But I was so upset when I got that kit. It was really, really upsetting. The quality of it was really bad, and the picture was perfect for me. I mean, I was planning to hang it in my husband's new room that we're going to be finding about. It was a craft room on that painting, but it was really bad, and I didn't want to go on coloring it because I knew that the result is going to be really bad. Just a waste of time. I'd prefer to do diamond painting. The diamond painting that I do right now is a small kit. Kind of wanted to get the taste for it because it's been a while since I've done diamond paintings, and I missed it a little bit, so I wanted to try and get it back into it. But I don't know. I have a collection of diamond paintings, and one of them is something that I really, really want to do. It's running horses. It's beautiful. I don't even remember exactly what's on that, but it's beautiful. Why can't you stitch what we stitch? Where are you from? Well, I'm with one toddler in the house, and I can't do it. I cannot do it. I mean, I tried to. The only things that he can get away from me is when I do the diamond painting, or if I'll do the, coloring, because it's on the table and he cannot reach it. But when I stitch, I cannot do like this, what I do right now on the frame, because he will definitely drop it. He will never let me film. So yeah, 3 toddlers is a lot of work, probably. Да, этот огромный, это был хаэд. Эта алмазка большая, это был хаэд. обалденный хаэд. Я когда-то его вышивала, потом что-то у меня не хватало материала, что-то там случилось. Это был первый мой большой процесс. И, и я его, по-моему, разрезала, и что-то с ним случилось. Короче, я потом переделала его на алмазку. Да, это был, как он назывался? Josephine Wall. Это был Crystal of Enchantment назывался. Вот. Обалденная картина, очень-очень красивая. Я до сих пор ее вспоминаю. Хаэд был просто обалденный. Вернее, алмазка была очень-очень красивая. Но у меня тогда ротвейлер был, и ему как-то не понравилось, где она лежала, и он решил ее погрызть, да. Это было очень обидно. Там огромное количество камней было. Но, к сожалению, вот такие вот потери. Alona actually reminded me that I had a diamond painting that was a heaven and earth design before. It was, if you remember, if you know, familiar with Josephine Wall's designs, she had a design called Crystal of Enchantment. Beautiful, beautiful picture. I used to stitch it as a heaven and earth design, as a cross stitch, I mean. And it was my first big process. It was my first big project that I did. And then something happened to it. I don't remember what happened to it. It was years ago. But I cut it into half. I think I didn't have enough fabric and I tried to fix it and I was stupid. And never mind. And then I decided to do diamond painting. I realized that I can buy stones and do diamond painting with it. Why am I not doing anything? I'm going to change my thread. So I ordered all the materials and I did diamond painting for that heaven and earth design. It was huge and it was so beautiful. I loved it. Everybody was like, whoa. But I had a Rottweiler on that period of time. And he, in some point, decided that he didn't like the way it was laying and he decided to destroy it. So he ate it. It was very sad. I had a lot of stones, a lot of materials go to waste. But yeah, something was about that picture that nobody wanted me to finish. Well, my husband's sister actually lives in Canada. She is they moved there. They moved there a couple of days, a couple of years ago. To be honest, I wish we could move there as well, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So yeah. Oh, what did I do? No. I've seen some features on my chat. Oh my chat. I don't know. I'm sorry. I just pressed something and I decided to see what it is because I haven't noticed it before. Oh no. Don't mind that. It's nothing. I just pressed something. It's a survey. I don't know why. Okay, what did I do? There is a couple of features in, like emojis and some special chat features, super stickers, like that. Oh, that's something that's supposed to give me money. I'm supposed to buy that. And this survey thingy. So I accidentally pressed it. Do you see that in the chat, or am I the only one? Oh yes, grading with pencil was a big mistake. It was such a big mistake. I was so sorry about that. And I wish I knew that when I was stitching that, because that was really that was a piece that I I was learning on, so I kind of ruined it a little bit. I don't, people say that they don't really notice it when they look at her, but in her face you can see the lines. I definitely see the lines, and it's really annoying. But she can, yeah, she was, can, I was, I was saying it in Hebrew. She was beautiful. I loved her. Really, really loved her. And she is actually the first big project that I finished. By the way, number 77, I guess, right now. Yeah, 77 is this green one. I like it. Yeah, I guess I made a little survey with no questions. Sorry. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of flowing with it. I've opened live and I don't know what to do with it and how to do it and what to do with it and how to make people get notifications that I'm doing live. I don't know. I'm not that interesting yet for people to join my lives. Well, you guys are joining lives. Thank you so much. I enjoy talking to you. Don't take it like I'm not grateful. I'm so grateful for you, all of you. Um, my latest projects, my larger projects, I don't greet at all. I don't do anything with them. Well, this one you can definitely see that I didn't create it. But I go bit by bit, like I choose a color and I just stitch it and then I choose another color. I don't do big jumps. And that way I don't get confused. And that way I don't have to greet my fabric. I haven't greeted fabric for a while. But if I do, I use the washable pen, the ones that I have, and they kind of disappear with time. While you stitch, they disappear. Plus, if it's a good coverage, you will never see it. But the mistake that I made with my Asian fantasy one is that she had a clearer face. She had cranic in her face, so that's what made it show up so much, unfortunately. And Heather, you probably got notification because I planned this live. I actually posted notification for it. So thank God I made it because like a couple of minutes before I started, my husband left, so I wasn't placed in my spot where I am right now. I don't even believe that I'm here for an hour and 40 minutes. But it's so fun, I don't even want to leave. Plus, it's only 11, so I have my whole night ahead of me. And I'm not really planning to go to sleep for now. I never done lives actually. I started doing lives a couple, maybe like what, 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. It was just a trial. I didn't even think that I was going to keep doing it, but I really liked it because I love watching stitch alongs, and I loved filming stitch alongs. It's the easiest thing for me to do. But I'm not really chatty. Like, I don't know if I'm sounding chatty right now, but when it comes to sitting by myself and kind of thinking about things that I want to talk about, I'm really bad at that. So I kind of don't know what to talk about. I need to think about it. And the video, I think, is not that interesting. So when I kind of tried doing live, even though I didn't have much viewers, even talking to one or two people it's really nice because you can actually have a conversation and it's more interesting that way, I think. So I decided to do more lives, and maybe that will be my thing from now on. Maybe I'll make a lot more lives on my channel, and that way I'll be able to talk to you guys, and I really like it. And if I'll be able to get myself a new camera soon, hopefully I will. Thank you, Heather, by the way. I will get a new camera or a new phone with a camera. I prefer a camera, really. And um, that way I'll be able to film better quality, because right now it's really bad. That's why, like I said, that's why I haven't been filming for so long, because well, you probably can tell that there are lines in the middle of a screen, and I don't know about the quality of the picture itself when you watch it, but something went wrong with my phone. I know what went wrong with my phone. My child got to it, but it's sad. But I do enjoy doing lives again. And if you like it, then I like it even more. Because I really do want to make you guys happy as well. I want to film stuff that you enjoy watching. I really like the comments. It's really, really important when I read your comments in my videos. Makes me, so happy. And I have a knot in the back. What can I do? And I was really motivated every time I got a positive comment, or even not that positive, but a comment, because comment because that made me feel like people are actually watching what I do. And even if it's not a positive comment, it's fine. It's still a reaction. So that's nice. It's it's so nice. You are so right, Heather. I love sharing this. I've been stitching by myself for years, because in Israel, it's so uncommon when what I do. Even if I tell people from work that I do cross stitch, they have no idea what I'm talking about. Women, girls, nobody knows about it. And there are no Israeli channels about cross stitch, nothing at all. So I guess there are not a lot of us, and especially there's so little of us that are doing YouTube or watching YouTube, or I don't know how it works, but I don't know. I wish there were more people doing this in Israel. That's why I can get anything, that any kits, anything from my country. It's not existent here, or even if it is existent somewhere, it's so crazy expensive. I have a little store in Ashkelon that opened, that I used to tell you about, that they sell kits. They don't have a big collection of them, but they have a few and a couple of material stuff and stuff like that. But it's crazy expensive. I can get one tiny little kit from them and get like and pay so much for it, and get like 3 kits from Russia for the same price. So the pricing is crazy, just because they don't sell it in our country. So I was kind of sad about it. Nobody really understood me. That's that motivated me maybe to start filming, because I really wanted to get to know people that do it as well, and you know get maybe friendly with some of them. Get some friends, find somebody with the same interest. And it's so great to talk to you guys. Thank you. I'm so grateful for you. You really motivate me. And the fact that we are chatting for the last couple of lives that I've made, it's great. I really enjoy it. I hope you do too. And I really thank you for joining. Really, really, I really am. I love you all. My mom actually sent me a message asking if I finished filming because I told her not to write to me because I was afraid that it will throw me out of my life. So I think she thinks that I've already done when I don't want to talk to her. Sorry, Mama. I didn't think that this will be so long. But like I said, I don't have anywhere to go. I don't have anything to do around the house right now. And it's my free night, so I can sit here for as long as I want and stitch. The only thing I wish I could go make myself some tea because my tea is cold and my throat is sore. So no, I the shipping from other countries, the kits, all the collection that I have, the kits that I have. By the way, maybe I'll make a video about the collection of kits that I own. But all of them, all the kit, every kit that I ordered, along with the shipping, it was cheaper than the kit that I got from here. And every order that I got a couple of kits. I never ordered one kit. So imagine that I get like two or three kits from Russia along with the shipping, and it's less expensive than one kit that I can get here. Plus, again, they don't have a lot of choices that I can choose from. So that's, that's tells you something about the pricing. Uh, our money in Russia, it's worth a lot more. So I guess that's the reason why the kits are not that expensive there. If to order from Amazon, I don't really need to order that stuff from Amazon because I can order it from Russia and I have everything I need there. Right now, I can't do it anymore because they have a situation you probably know about. So we are blocked. They are blocked and they cannot receive payment, payment from other countries. They don't have the ability to sell out of their country. So yeah, I tried to buy something from them during this time and I couldn't. Hi, Holly. I'm so glad you joined us. It's doing okay. I actually was planning on doing it and I started doing the damn paint by numbers today. But it's okay. Maybe I'll do some of it tomorrow. And the baby's okay, thank you. He was a little sick. Oh, you're asking something else. You're asking the diamond painting of the baby. I stopped doing it. It's actually in the storage right now. I kept doing it up until the point I realized that it was so big that I didn't know what to do with it. It was huge. It was very, very heavy. And what will I do with it eventually? There's nothing. I don't have enough wall to hang it on. So maybe I will keep doing it at some point, but for now, I'm not going to touch it again for the next while. I don't know how long. It's too big. I didn't even realize how big it was when I was starting it. I knew that it was big, but when you cover it with stones, the more stones you put on it, even though they're tiny, it's getting really heavy. So it's starting getting heavy, and I would have never gotten a frame for it. Well, at least I don't know which wall would have. Maybe I need a gallery wall, like a museum wall to hang it on. For now, it's in storage. I have other plans. Thank you. I didn't read your question right because I'm trying to I read it from afar I'm sitting in front of my TV and I watch it on TV, the live. I'm actually one of my own viewers just because I wanted to see the chat and I don't see it well on my phone. It kind of appears and then disappears. So I prefer to watch it on TV. It's weird to watch my stitching on TV. But again, my family's doing great. Like I said, moving into a new apartment soon. It's our own place. And really, really excited about it. Oh, by the way, Holly, come join us on our group on Facebook. It's called Cross Stitch. I am like my YouTube channel. Maybe we'll be able to, keep in contact there and share our things, our cross stitch stuff. I'll be really happy if you'll join us. We have a really nice bunch of people there. Just getting started. I really, really love the cross stitch community, flosstube community. They're so supportive. All of them. I love to see the comments on the videos. A lot of support, a lot of love, and it's so refreshing. It's so nice to know that people are watching and supporting each other. It's so great. It feels nice. Not a lot of negativity here. I don't get negative. I do get some nasty messages once in a while, like porn stuff, and I don't know how and why they send that stuff to me. I kind of block them, so that's annoying. But otherwise, I love everything about this community. It's great. Oh, maybe we'll be moving to the red now. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. It's a good change. Let's see. What colors are we going to use? What color is this? You can go to my last video, I think. I think that I placed it there. It's called cross stitch. Maybe I'll send you a link. Wait a minute. I'm on my computer anyway, so I'm going to send you a link in the chat. Where's my Facebook? I didn't even think about it. I was on my computer right now. I mean, I'm filming on my phone, but I'm sitting in front of it. So my group is over here. Okay, let's see. How do I copy the link? Okay, so I copied the link. Now I'm going to put it over here. And you guys can join if you want. There you go. I'll just send you a link so you can go there. I hope it will work. I totally forgot that I'm watching a chat online. Okay, so let's do some red. Kind of miss the brighter colors. I keep stitching green or grays. I love this project. I think it will take me forever to finish it, but I love it. It's so beautiful. I've seen it finished, and it's one of the prettiest things I've ever seen. Oh. I guess you joined. Got a notification. I think so, if that's it. Oh, what is that? Oh, yeah, it told me that I have a new member. So, welcome to our group. It's nice. I'm sorry, but my phone is going to scream at me. Yeah, well, I don't really get it too, but I think that people just, I don't know, they're just like being mean, because when you hide behind a screen, behind someone else's picture. Oh, did I just get disconnected? Anyways, I think that when you hide behind a screen name or something, it's always easier to be mean to people, and a lot of people like being mean. I don't know why. What makes you want to make somebody you don't know want to feel bad? So they try to kind of say bad things. I don't know. I don't understand either. Why would you want to join somebody's channel or just watch someone's video and then write nasty comments? I have no idea why would you want to do that. Just don't watch that person if you don't like them, if you don't like their voice. I don't know, if you just don't like them. But why try to make them feel bad? I don't know. I know that there's a situation, the whole thing about Ukraine and Russia, where Russian YouTubers have a problem with their subscribers from Ukraine and vice versa. And to be honest, I understand the tension between those two countries. I don't really understand why would you want to bring it on those types of, platforms, because really it's just about, it's an innocent hobby. It's innocent. I'm sorry for my hand being on the way. I'm so sorry. I'm going to try to put it a little up. Anyways, it's an innocent job. It's an innocent hobby, and the channels are so fun to watch. And why bring so much negativity? Because I know there's a lot of discussion about politics and about how Russians are bad and Ukrainians are so, and I think that's just a mistake. I mean, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. And I think that's bad. I don't know why people do that. I live in Israel, and I am sure that a lot of people have a problem with Israel as well. But I don't see the point, of doing any political. I don't know even how to say this. I just don't see the point for negativity on these types of channels. You don't have to watch or, join a community that you don't enjoy. And if you hate the people that, you're watching, then just don't watch them. What's the problem? Made me feel really sad when I saw Russian YouTubers or, stitching YouTubers that were saying that they had really bad comments in their, on their channels, under their videos, saying that they were bad people. I don't see why would you want to do that. Israel has a lot of political problems as well. Not political problems, but I mean, there's always war in my country. And I don't see why would people that don't like Jews for a reason, I don't know, want to come on my channel and be nasty to me. I haven't done anything to nobody, you know. Not a politician. I'm not talking about politics. I don't like to talk about politics because everybody has their own opinion. But, you know, some people like to be bad. Hopefully our group is okay. We'll be good to each other. Yeah, me too. I also want to believe that it's more important individually. If you are nice to people, people will be nice to you. And I don't really care what color of skin you are, where you are, where you're from. If you're rich or poor, I don't mind. The important thing for me is that I have something to talk to you about. For example, we have something to share. We have the same hobby, so it's interesting to talk to each other and think, you know, it's fun. And if you start thinking about the color of the skin or the country the person is living in and the political problems they have, what's the point with that? Then life would be really, really hard to leave, you know. I don't know. It went in a bad direction. This whole conversation, we're supposed to be talking about fun stuff. The only thing I can say, for some reason, I have been getting, like I said, messages about porn sites on my channels. I'm sure that a lot of people that have channels have that problem, but I have been kind of blocking them and complaining about them. That's annoying. I don't want that to be on my channel, and I know that YouTube does block it sometimes if you have blocking on, or I don't know how it's called. But the problem is I I don't want to turn it on, the blockage stuff, because sometimes it blocks other messages. Like Alondra said something about drugs, I think, and it wasn't even a bad comment, but her message got blocked. Do you remember that? It was kind of on review, and then it kind of passed. So I don't know. I don't want to lose any messages from you that seem bad to YouTube. Да, это правда. К сожалению, у меня как-то не получилось развить свой русский канал. Я немножко разочаровалась в нем. Именно из-за этого. Потому что какая-то очень тесная там компания. И, в основном все смотрят популярных блогеров, которые там имеют свои каналы очень давно. Они между собой общаются. Все хорошо, я это все понимаю, это классно. Но очень тяжело влиться, и люди как-то не заинтересованы в тебе, если ты не влился в эту вот компанию. Мне так показалось. Потому я со временем, я вот снимала видео, и, в общем-то, у меня не было никакого общения с моими зрителями. Мне показалось, что вот люди не заинтересованы. Конечно, интереснее смотреть Марину или там Лену, и там есть популярные блогеры. Они классные, они очень интересно снимают, все, но влиться в эту компанию очень тяжело. Мне не захотелось тяжело работать, наверное, я не знаю, как это правильно сказать. Не захотелось добиваться вот этого, наверное. А здесь на английском канале мне очень нравится. Девочки намного открытнее, приятно общаться. Вот мы группу открыли, очень интересно. Так что мне кажется, что лучше. А те, кто пишет грубости, ну пусть пишут, раз им от этого легче. Как-то не надо заострять на это внимание. Просто есть люди, которые действительно прячутся за экраном и думают, что вот им от этого легче, когда они кому-то нагрубят. Ну, ради бога. Пусть. Да. It feels weird when I start talking Russian or English. I hope that you all guys are okay with that. It's just that Alana said that Russian YouTube is a really closed community. That's why I didn't get really, into it, because there are some really popular YouTubers that have their channels for many years now, and they are kind of a closed, that's what she said, they're a closed family group, and nobody is allowed in that group. So when a new YouTuber opens a channel, or new girl opens a channel, I'm not even calling myself a YouTuber, it's really hard to get into that niche, into that spot in Hebrew, because they just won't let you in. What they do is just, you get the viewers, but every view or every comment goes to those channels. Nobody will comment on your videos. Nobody, you will never get a lot of views, just because everybody is watching them. And if you don't get close to them, if you don't get friendly with them, I think that the chances for you to develop a good, working, viewed channel are really slim. Maybe you'll have to work for years for that. And I didn't open my channel to be working hard on getting views. I mean, it's kind of sad that it's not working because somebody thinks that I'm small. And when I didn't have any connection with my viewers, nobody was writing, nobody was kind of commenting. It's when I was, when somebody commented, or if I commented a more famous YouTuber on their video, they never answered. So, it's difficult. And it's not really fun to do when nobody is recognizing you. And I had my channel for years. Well, not for years, but for like at least 2.5 maybe years. Or maybe 2, I don't even remember. But on this channel, on my English channel, I was kind of on and off about it. But I had more contact with my viewers. Well, right now, just look at this. I'm talking to you guys. It's okay that it's not like millions or hundreds of viewers. I am okay with having you guys here, and I'm so happy about it. It's fun to chat with you. And it makes me feel like I'm doing something. I'm working on my channel, and it's fun for me. And I don't have to fight for my place on YouTube. I don't think that's fair. So it's really difficult to get into the Russian YouTube. Not Russian YouTube, but Russian, like cross stitch, at least, for what I experience, community. They don't let you in. They never let you in. That's sad. So that's why I stopped filming on my Russian channel. I didn't have any feedback. I hardly got any, views. Well, I did get views, but not as much as I would have wanted to, considering that I've been filming for so long, and I have been putting out videos regularly for some period of time. Maybe I'm not patient enough, but everybody who I've spoken to, sorry, my husband's calling. Everyone that I've talked to, they all have told me that, that I was, that it was really hard. Oh, what's wrong? That it was really hard to get into that position of getting recognized on Russian YouTube, unfortunately. That's about it. I think my family thinks that I'm ignoring them. It's okay, don't feel bad. um, it's fine. You don't have to comment. I'm not asking for it. I mean, I am asking for it because it feels nice to know that you are viewing and that you have something to say. It's fun, even if it's not really positive. It's fine. But I would have liked to get more comments from you just because it's fun to know that you are there. And you know, when there's a video where 200 people have watched it and nobody has commented, it's kind of sad because maybe it means that nobody liked it. I see other videos that get a lot of comments. It's fun to get them. Well, I think there's a group of smaller creators. I think, I don't know, in every uh, in every aspect of life that don't really let smaller people get in, or smaller channels or small businesses. I don't know, but it's fine. It's life. It's okay. But it doesn't mean that other people are not interesting. I don't know if I'm interesting. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't like to talk about myself. I hope so. I hope that you are interested. That's why you're here. So it's fun to chat with you and it's fun to be here and it's okay. Well, maybe. Maybe. Hi, Nina. I recognize all of your names, by the way. I know because I did, I know, get a message from you every now and then. So, Nina, I know that you have written me before. It's great to see you here as well. By the way, everybody who's going to write to me, I'm going to keep saying, you can join our group on Facebook. I'll have to have you there. I'm really happy. I'll be really happy if you'll join us there. I sent a link in the group, so I can send it for you again. If you use Facebook, you can join us there and we can share stuff and keep in contact. So I'm going to send you the group again. Here you go. And I hope that you'll join us. Hi, Peggy. Why do you need help? It's good. I actually didn't like 20 count, 20 count. I don't know. It was kind of in the middle for me. I use 18 count too. But I like small counts. I like 25, 28, 32 counts is the one that I do my botanical circles on. I love small counts. 25 count is great. And by the way, I stitch my golden kite on 24 count. So 20 is kind of in the middle for me. I tried to stitch on 20 before, but it didn't go well for me. I don't know why. But have fun with it. It's never scary. Some people are scared to try something. Why not? Try it. If you like it, why not? Sixteen count is too big for me. Well, it's not too big for me, but it's also in the middle. Kind of 16 and 20 counts are not my thing. I love 18 counts is what I'm doing right now. I'm stitching on 18 count. You don't have to do full cross. You can do half crosses. Or how do you call it? Cross country? I stitch with half crosses with 2 strands on my golden kite. You're not doing, but it's fun. I love full coverage, and I love smaller ones. The smaller the crosses are, or the half crosses are, the better the better it looks. That's what I think. Less pixelated. What are you stitching? One thread is neater, yes, but you need to choose the right count so it won't look like see-through. I hate when you see the fabric behind. I love full coverage and I like the crosses to sit tightly. Well, not too tight. I don't like them to look, bad. But when they sit close one to another and then you don't see the white fabric behind it, I love that. So, if you choose the right fabric, you don't have to use 2 strands. You can use 1 strand and then you have tiny little crosses, which will be really neat and cute. I haven't tried 40 count. No, I think that's way too small. I want to try to, I don't want to try. I am going to stitch chattel line on 18 count 1/1 is really not good. It's totally see-through. I think that the best coverage for 1/1 is 25 count or even 36 count, 30 count. Have you tried stitching chattel lines? I keep asking people if they've tried stitching chattel lines. Because that's my dream project after Golden Kite. And I hope that I'll be able to collect all the materials. Oh no, made a mistake. I think 2/2 is good. I was stitching Mona Lisa on the 20 count. Well, I started it. And then I didn't because it was boring because there was a lot of black. But yeah, I was stitching it with 2/2, and I think the coverage was okay. I'm doing what is it called? Chinese garden, I think. Chinese moss garden, if I'm not mistaken. I have purchased the paper chart for it and some of the threads. I still have to buy some of the water lilies, I think. They're called water lilies, I'm not sure. And I think water lilies. But they're missing from 1 to 3 stitch, unfortunately. And I still have to buy the beads and the DMC thread. Well, DMC I can buy here in Israel, but all the other materials I can't. And to be honest, it's crazy expensive. I cannot buy the whole kit in one, one shopping spree. So I kind of buy a little bit at a time every month. It's really expensive, really. I don't even want to count how much money I waste on it. Most of it I already have, but I think I've been told that I'm going to still need the PDF chart as well. Is it so? I don't know. It's really expensive. $140 colors. Well, I have 120, I think, colors on my golden kite. Most of them are blends, so do you mean water lilies? But I can't order from Michael's. I don't think so. I live in Israel. I don't think they ship there. Or are you talking about the other messages? We don't have Michael's here. We don't have a lot of things here. Plus, everything is like costs 3 times more. I don't know. I've never ordered from Michael's, and I have no idea if they ship to Israel. Not every store ships to Israel. Plus, I don't think does Michael have Michael. Do they have all the materials that you need for Chatterland? Because they're special threads, aren't they? I don't know if they sell those. Whoa. Holly, I've just seen your whip on our group page. It's so beautiful. Oh, it's the magician. Magician. Yeah, I know. Isn't it from Dimensions? It's not Dimensions kit. Oh, it's Chinese kit. I see from the symbols. But Dimensions has this, if I'm not mistaken. It's really, really pretty. You see, AliExpress has their own good sellers, so it's good. And Alondra, I think I I've seen this. I've seen this. Did you post that picture before? I've seen it somewhere. I love it. It's always so nice to see the start of a new project, especially to start a new project. It's amazing. Wow, it's 12 o'clock. You guys, I've been here for 2 hours and a half now. Isn't that crazy? That's just crazy. I'm planning a new start next week. Hopefully, we'll see about that. It will be an interesting one. So I'm excited about that. Oh, by the way, next week I'm supposed to get some of the, specialty threads from 123 Stitch as well. I love that website, but for some reason they're missing a couple of colors, and I wanted to buy them maybe next month. It's just I really want to start the chat line, but I cannot order all the materials at once because they're too expensive, and in Israeli money it's crazy expensive. I don't think I can waste so much money in one buy. That's sad. Plus I need to buy a camera. I don't and I need to buy a lot of things for the new house. So I don't know if that's my priority right now. I did order a couple of things from um from the internet. I've actually ordered a Pikachu lamp for my son's bedroom for when we are going to move. And we bought him a huge lamp or chandelier, how do you call it, on his onto his ceiling, and it's shaped like submarine. That's so cool. I love it. Finally, his room is going to look like a child's room. Right now, it looks like some storage room. Looks like a storage room, not good. Yeah. Listen, it's a good change to move from green to pinks. Aren't you tired of me yet? 2.5 hours being on a live stream, I think that's too much. I think I'm going to break a record. This is crazy. Oh, shoot. I need to tell my mom that I'm still alive because she thinks that I don't want to talk to her probably. Well, let me just close to the 3 hours and then I'll just quit. Then we'll say goodbye to each other. So we have another half an hour because I think that 3 hours being live is a bit too much. Don't you think? My mistake. What color do I need? I need color number 83. Um, Спокойной ночи, Ален. Спасибо. Ты присоединилась? Присоединяйся к группе. Может, там можно будет тоже увидеть работы. Я ставила линк в чате, можете присоединиться, будет интересно. Увидеть можно будете свои работы и чужие. Так что, пожалуйста, буду рада. Спокойной ночи. У меня, кстати, тоже 12:04, ну, так что... Но у меня вся ночь впереди, я еще спать не хочу. What do you mean your son is an eBay seller? I'd never buy from eBay, actually. I don't really trust eBay, I guess. I don't know why. I once bought something from eBay. It was a long time ago. And I got something used. I don't remember what it was. But I guess I got a bad seller or something. Okay, so I need number 88. 88. 88? 83. No, oh, must be a mistake. 83 is this nice pink. So I'm going to take that. Okay. You don't have to greet it. Try to stitch on it without greeting it. Just don't jump too far so you can count. That's what I do. I don't greet it, and I just, change I finish a thread if I feel like it. I keep stitching if I see other colors, nearby. I mean the same color nearby. But usually I just change thread and just stitch the next color. So that way it kind of grows. I can. I haven't ordered the materials yet for the chatline. The material, I mean, that I wanted to stitch it on. But the thing is, I have a problem. I cannot start a project without having the full, I guess, collection of materials for it. Even the, normal projects, the heaven and earth designs and stuff like that I've stitched, I never started them before I got all the threads. I have to fully have a kit to be able to start one, because I feel like I'm going to be missing something or it's just not interesting enough for me. So I prefer to just have all the materials, have them arranged, organized, and then I can safely sit down and stitch. That's how I feel about it. I actually love stitching on black fabric. I didn't have much experience with it, but when I tried it with the Rioli skits, I think it's beautiful. It's the colors really pop. You should try it. But you do have to have good vision for it and, good lighting. Because if you have problem with your eyes or your lighting is wrong, I think it's a very bad idea. You're going to destroy your eyesight. I think that I'm getting hungry. I want to eat. we'll see. Need to think about something. I think that with with how it goes, as for collecting materials, I will start mine around June, maybe around my birthday. I think. I hope so. We'll see. Because I'm missing just a couple of, I think it's water lilies, if I'm not mistaken. A couple of colors from that and DMC thread, but DMC I can get in Israel. It's much more expensive here, but still. And that's about, oh, and I'm missing the charms. No, not charms. What do they do there? Like the beads. The beads. I could buy some skeins and try. I didn't really understand what did you write? What did you mean? Oh, how much it costs in Israel? It's 4 shekel. Um, 4 shekels. I don't remember how much 4 shekels is in dollars. I don't know how 1 shekel. How many dollars is 1 shekel? So you need to check that value. I don't remember, but it's way too expensive. Way more expensive. We pay much more than you do. Can you check how much is 4 shekels in dollars? Because I can't do that. My phone is on record right now, and my computer, I don't have how to write it right now, so it's interesting. But I think it's way too expensive. And there I made a mistake. I have a wish list on 123 Stitch. The skeins that I'm missing are on my wish list, but they don't have them right now. So they actually wrote an email to me. I asked them on when they were going to. What did I do? Oh, I stitched all 3 of them. I asked them on when they were going to receive them, and she said somewhere around May. I don't know. Oh gosh. Oh, what did I do? How much is it? 123? Yeah. Hopefully, yes. It is expensive, especially in Israel money. It's expensive, trust me. For one skein, especially when you need a lot of them, like maybe 100. It's crazy. It's way too expensive. I get it in 1/3 of the price with, when with shipping from Russia. No, when with shipping from Russia. So just imagine. It's shekel. It's called shekel. I think. How do you say? Shekel. Yeah. Well, in my country is much more. Well, she wrote it. It's 123, I guess. I don't remember. It's 1 shekel. It's crazy. Everything is much more expensive here. It's living expenses. It's a lot of things. A lot of things are much more expensive. Let me try to check something for. Oh, it's called Nice. When you convert it, it's Nice. Just Nice to USA. Yeah, it's 123. Four shekels. It means that one skein costs what did it say? $1.23. Yeah. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Maybe because I'm hungry, my head stopped working. This happens too. Don't you think that's like expensive for one skein? I think that is. And they never give you a discount. Never. It only rises. It used to be 3.5 shekels and now it's 4. Yes, that's right. 33, 30, 31, yes. It's no, it's actually no, it's not right. No, no, something is wrong here. It's doesn't make any sense. 1 US shekel. It doesn't make any sense. Mm, mm. No, yeah, actually it's right. 4 Israeli shekels is 123. Yeah. Yes. I don't know. Anyways, it's way too expensive. It's not only the fact that it's expensive, it's also you need a lot of materials for it, and all of the materials. I'm not even talking about the MC thread, I'm talking about the specialty threads that you use for Jetline. They're more expensive than the NC, of course. So I don't know if I should waste that amount of money. Never mind, forget about the, Israeli shekel is, what I'm trying to say is $1 is much more in Israeli money. I mean, I pay more for those. So we are confused. We're confused, but it's fine. Anyways, I need a lot of materials, and all of them cost a lot in Israeli money's worth. So, what you can buy with $1, I cannot buy here. It's more expensive for me when I use my money. Yeah. If I take like $4 in Israel, I can buy myself something too. Well, not much, but I can. If I take 4 Israeli shekels, I cannot buy nothing. I can buy maybe, maybe gum. Not even that. So that's the point. My money is worth less here. I don't make enough to buy everything I want. And I want a lot. Right now, I want a new camera, so that's my first priority. And the whole Chatterline thing, I am definitely going to do that, but I'm ordering it, you know, as time goes. I don't order it like in one buying, and it's fine. I have what to do. Plus, I have another project planned for next week. Hopefully, it will, be my plan will be successful, and we'll see about that. Maybe I'll do a live when I start it. And the channel line will wait a little bit. Well, I think if I would have done a channel in Hebrew, nobody would have been watching me because people have no idea what that is. Or maybe it would have made me one of the most popular people here because nobody really has a channel about cross stitch. So, yeah. I doubt that somebody would have been interested in that. In Israel, it's really not popular. Okay, I have 10 more minutes and then I have to go. Okay, guys. 3 hours. It's way too much. Well, diamond paintings are actually made much faster than cross stitch. So the more you do, the more the less space you'll have on your walls. So I prefer large projects. I have a tendency not finishing them. That's part of the reason why my channel helped me so much with my cross stitch, because I started finishing my progresses, my projects. Well, that's about cross stitch. But we had a time where my mom and I used to do a lot of diamond paintings, and she has a lot of them hanging on her wall. But I love diamond painting, but my first love is cross stitch. Plus, I you know I also like paint by numbers, of course, but that's third place for me. First place is cross stitch. I can do it for hours and not get tired. If only my butt didn't hurt sitting so long for so long. I'm sorry. Okay, I have another knot in the back. I think I made a mistake here. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to leave you now. I don't want to because I'm having so much fun chatting with you, but I do think it's time to, I think it's time for me to end this live. I'm sorry to stop your conversation, but you can keep it on the Facebook group if you want to. All of you should join. We can keep in touch there. Okay. So can I say bye to you all? It was so fun. I didn't even think that I'll be doing this for 3 hours, but I guess it was so nice that I didn't want to leave. I need to tell my family that I'm fine and I'm not just ignoring them. And I need to go check on Mark, see if he's not cold, if everything's fine because he's sleeping. And I just heard him cough. So, yeah, not bad, not good. Anyways, thank you, Peggy. Thank you so much. I love you. I'll see you soon, I hope. I'm definitely going to do more lives, and like I said, join the group and we'll keep in touch there and share our progresses and stuff. And I had so much fun with you guys too. So have a great night or day or whatever it is, whatever time it is for you. Bye bye. Bye. It was so fun.